Welcome back, sandwich and aviation enthusiasts, to the latest installment of Sandwich in the Pattern, the only channel on YouTube where we make a sandwich in the pattern. Today, we are doing something awesome. We are finally back after a long technical difficulty hiatus. We had all sorts of audio issues, all sorts of frame-up issues, camera mount issues that has kept us from publishing any videos shortly. We'll take a quick look at an example of one of the technical difficulties that we had right here. Wow, that was the wrong clip. My apologies. We'll get back to that later, but for the moment, today we're doing Club in a Cub, one of the sandwiches we've been most excited about bringing to you, but this is one that we wanted to do correctly. So today, I brought in my buddy, Robbie. How you doing, Robbie?
Good, Cameron. How you doing?
Doing good, man. He flew in from North Carolina this morning to this private field here in Southwest Virginia, and he brought with him his beautiful Sport Cub. So tell us about what we're flying today.
It's a Cub Crafter Sport Cub, originally an LSA recertified by somebody before me to be an experimental LSA. Some mods on it. It's making about 115 horsepower, sitting on 31-inch rubber Acme suspension all the way around with a new prop.
Sick. Awesome Cub. I'll actually post a link to Robbie's Instagram channel right here below if you want to follow around and see what he does with his Sport Cub. But with that being said, we're ready for a club. We're going to get things rolling here. We're just waiting for my toast to go ahead and pop up here. So whenever this toast gets done, yeah, we'll go ahead and warm our hands real quick. It's a comfortable. Oh, look at that timing. So let's get in the air and make a club the right way in a Cub. Be right back with you.
Ready to make sandwiches?
Let's do it, dude.
All right, ready?
Let's do it. All right, guys, we are gearing up for liftoff here at beautiful Smith Mountain Lake. We're going to take a quick little cruise over the water here while we make our delicious club in a Cub. Now, I'm sure you guys saw the toasters that we had out there before. There is no way you can make a club sandwich without toasted bread. So that was really the whole tough part about making this particular sandwich, was making sure that we had real toasted bread, because there's no substitute for toasted bread.
All right, we're touching every little thing in the aircraft before we go. Full check's done. You ready, Cameron?
I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do it.
Club in a Cub, folks. Here we go. And we're airborne, and you know what that means. It's time to make a club.
This is not Chat Sky 4231 Lima.
All right, so the most important thing about a club sandwich is making sure that you get the order right and that you're using 6 pieces of bread. So we'll start today with a little bit of mayonnaise. Can you hear me all right?
Oh, yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Can you turn my mic up at all?
Just a little bit.
There we go. That sounds much better.
All right.
So, super important that you get a club sandwich made in the right order. We start with mayonnaise.
All right, since we are in a Cub, we're going to do 500 AGL. How does that sound, Cameron?
Always, life is sweet at 500 feet, my friend. So as I mentioned, making sure that you put your sandwich together, or your club sandwich together, is super important.
Miles to the north of the field around Lake Burlington. It's going to be doing some maneuvers 3,000 feet down.
Now we're going to go in with some turkey. Today we're using Hillshire Farm turkey.
It's not like driving through.
I'm sure you guys noticed I didn't use my regular pre-flight checklist that we normally use, but the reason for that, we are in a Cub. We are not going to break 500 feet today, and we are on our own private field, so I'm not going to do a checklist. We're just going to make a club sandwich.
This is not Chat Sky 4231 Lima.
The most important thing about a club is... What's that?
We did it before takeoff flow.
Yeah, that's right, dude. We have got to make sure that we keep some separation between the tomato and the bread. Oh, shit.
I forgot my tomato. Robbie, do you have a tomato?
I always fly with a tomato,
dude,
Cameron.
it's a Cub tomato. Awesome, dude. That's perfect. So it's important to keep separation so that your tomato doesn't get your bread and all of your other ingredients nice and soggy. So we're going to go ahead and put nice slices of tomato. That's the worst slice of tomato I've ever done in my life. We're going to go ahead and slice it up there.
90570 Romeo 3 mile final.
Nice shot of Smith Mountain Lake that you guys are going to get right here. We are currently over Bridgewater Plaza, or Hales Ford Bridge, one of the largest tourist attractions here at Smith Mountain Lake. Beautiful day, a little chilly, but stoked to be up here.
Yeah, it's an awesome day. Hardly a ripple in the water.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. All right, so now we've got bread, mayo, turkey, tomato. We are going to finish that up with a slice of cheese. Making sure that this cheese keeps separation between the tomato and the bread is going to retain that nice toasted bread crunch that we all like so much. So there we go on the cheese. Both sides, beautiful. Now it's time for what makes the club a club sandwich, and that's the double-decker.
Oh,
so we
yeah.
put another piece of toasted bread here. Oh, man, that's warm.
Runway 5, not traffic.
Beautiful. From there, we're going to go straight into bacon. Some people like to finish with bacon, but I personally like to finish with lettuce, but we'll get to that in a moment. Today, we're going to be using Smithfield all-natural uncured. Nothing artificial, made with sea salt, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. We actually made this bacon this morning so that it's nice and fresh. Ooh. All right, Robbie, we're about halfway there, man.
All right.
Go ahead and start sending us back towards the strip here, pulling about 2 G's. Yes. Beautiful. All right. Bacon is in place. Wonderful. Last 2 ingredients, folks. We're going to go with ham. Once again, we're sticking with our Hillshire Farm honey ham. We've used this in the past, and we're just going to put that on nice and healthy. This is a massive club that we're building here, and I'm piling it high, making sure to leave a little bit of air in there so that we can get all the flavor profiles of our meat. And this is where some people like to differ. Some people finish with bacon. As I mentioned, I like to finish with lettuce. And the reason for that is once you flip the sandwich upside down, it's going to give you a nice crunch right there on the first hint of palate on your bite. There we go. Look at that. Fresh greens piled high. We top our club sandwiches off today with bread. Look at that, dude. Those are solid club sandwiches.
Final for only 5, not 10.
Make sure all of our stuff is stowed away here for the next move.
Cameron, I'm getting hungry.
Dude,
Man.
I'm with you, man. Oh, I think I maybe misplaced my actual cutting knife here. But let's go ahead and you always stake a club. Always. Frill toothpicks are critical in keeping a club together, especially when you pile them this high. And I'm a big old dingus and did not properly stow my cutting knife, which looks to me it's going to leave me cutting with Dusty's favorite, a butter knife. Cutting a club sandwich at 500 feet AGL on a Sport Cub with the cheapest utensil in my entire bag. Hopefully it gets through the bacon.
Hey, when you're not in a runway environment, you got to adapt and use all available resources.
That's exactly right. I like that attitude. You know what? That really did not do that bad. There's one completed cub, guys. I'm going to show you back on that thing. Good morning. That thing is sweet. Go ahead and get my other one in here. You know what, Dusty? Cutting with a butter knife isn't nearly as dramatic as you made it seem in episode 2. That was perfectly fine. Now that we've got that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take the gloves off here. Get everything nice and properly stowed away. Oh, man, that came out great.
It smells great.
And now, because we have a couple of minutes here, I'm actually going to plate the club sandwiches. One sandwich on the pattern cutlery. Which one? And we'll put a little napkin here on the back for wiping your mouth off. Go to our next sandwich here. Look at the stack on that stack cam. There we go.
Appreciate you guys standing for me.
That's incredible, folks.
Yeah, no problem.
We have got it figured out here today. Look at that. And that's it, folks. A proper club in a cub. As proper as it gets, just in time to fly over the Church of Football and head into our nice, comfortable, only landed one other time airport here. Nice and low. Robbie, take it away.
All right, we're on short final here. Pretty good clearway, then a dog leg to the right over a couple hills, and easy rollout uphill. We'll go around after the wheels touch down, so hit your spot. What are we working with? Maybe 900 feet?
I'd say somewhere in the 1,000 to 900. Looking good. Can't beat that, folks. Ooh, rowdy on them Club Sammys. Ow-wee. More bounce for the ounce, folks.
All right.
Well, that's about as good as it could possibly get, guys. Well, from Sandwich in the Pattern, we greatly appreciate all the support that you guys give us through the channel and through our Patreon. We greatly appreciate you liking, subscribing, sharing, telling the world about Sandwich in the Pattern. And with that being said, there's only one more thing left to do, and that's hand off this delicious sandwich to my buddy Robbie here.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at that thing. Can you believe we just made that in your airplane?
I can absolutely but not believe this.
Well, guys, as always, thanks for everything, and we will see you again at the next delicious pattern with the next delicious sandwich. Cheers, guys.
Bon appetit. All right.